Welcome back to Art Explained Quickly and Simply. Today, we're exploring one of the most iconic artworks in the world, Hokusai's The Great Wave of Kanagawa. You've probably seen this image before, a towering wave about to crash, dwarfing a tiny boat below. But what does it mean? And why has this woodblock print become such a cultural phenomenon? Let's break it down. Let's start with the basics. The Great Wave of Kanagawa was created in the 1830s as part of Hokusai's series 36 Views of Mount Fuji. It's a woodblock print, a traditional Japanese technique that allowed for multiple copies to be made. The scene shows a massive wave, almost alive in its movement, curling ominously over 3 small fishing boats. In the background, you can see Mount Fuji, calm and steady, contrasting with the chaos of the water. Look closer at the composition. The wave dominates the foreground, its curling crest resembling claws or fingers as though it's reaching out to consume the boats below. This isn't just a wave, it feels alive, almost monstrous. The boats, filled with rowers, are barely visible in the chaos, emphasizing their vulnerability against the forces of nature. And then there's Mount Fuji, a symbol of permanence and endurance in Japanese culture, standing stoic and unshaken amidst the turmoil. So, what does it mean? At its core, the Great Wave is about the relationship between humans and nature. The wave represents the overwhelming power of the natural world, its beauty, its chaos, and its indifference to human life. The fishermen, battling against the immense wave, symbolize humanity's resilience and fragility. It's a reminder that while we can strive to live alongside nature, we are ultimately at its mercy. Consider this. Why does Mount Fuji, so small in the background, carry such weight in the scene? In Japanese culture, Fuji is a sacred symbol of stability and eternity. Its presence in the background serves as a counterpoint to the wave's chaos, suggesting that while the moment might feel overwhelming, there is a greater sense of permanence beyond the storm. Let's talk about its cultural significance. During Hokusai's time, Japan was undergoing major changes. The Edo period, known for its strict societal structures and isolationist policies, was nearing its end. At the same time, the ocean was a symbol of Japan's geographic isolation and its connection to the wider world. The wave, with its dynamic energy, can be seen as a metaphor for these shifting times, a force of change that is both beautiful and terrifying. But there's also a personal layer to this work. Hokusai created this print when he was in his 70s, a time in his life when he faced both financial struggles and a deepening dedication to his art. He once said, "Until the age of 70, nothing I drew was worthy of notice. At 73, I began to understand the true structure of nature." The Great Wave reflects this understanding, capturing not just the physical beauty of nature, but its emotional and spiritual resonance. The wave itself is also rich with symbolism. In Japanese art, water often represents life's impermanence and the passage of time. The wave's towering, claw-like form evokes both awe and fear, embodying the duality of nature as something that sustains life, but also threatens it. The white foam, almost like snow, mirrors the peak of Mount Fuji, visually connecting the wave to the mountain and suggesting a harmony between chaos and stability. And why has this artwork become so iconic? Part of its appeal lies in its universal themes, humanity versus nature, chaos versus order, which resonate across cultures. Its striking composition and bold lines also make it instantly recognizable. And as one of the earliest examples of Japanese art to reach the West during the 19th century, it played a major role in inspiring movements like Impressionism and Post-Impressionism. Artists like Vincent van Gogh and Claude Monet were deeply influenced by Hokusai's use of line, color, and perspective. But here's something to think about. What does the wave mean to you? Some people see it as a symbol of unstoppable change, while others find comfort in its depiction of resilience. The beauty of the Great Wave is that it's open to interpretation, inviting viewers to bring their own experiences and emotions to the artwork. In short, The Great Wave of Kanagawa by Hokusai is much more than a stunning image of a wave. It's a profound reflection on the power of nature, the resilience of humanity, and the balance between chaos and stability. Through its dynamic composition and rich symbolism, Hokusai created a masterpiece that continues to captivate and inspire audiences around the world. If you'd like to understand and know more about art, follow this channel. And before you go, let us know in the comments which artwork you'd like to see explained next. Let's keep exploring the fascinating world of art together.